I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
You was the last to see me, Rena.
I just want to go home.
Stand there gaping. Get him!
Heroic deeds deserve proper thanks. See you soon, dearie. That hole under your nose shut. Yes, girl, I killed your brothers.
That can't be true. Auntie Ethel. You monster! The deal is off!
You'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
I'll rip your spine out your asshole!
What about my husband? What? What's happening? Why is he still dead? What have you done to him? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
아 근데 이렇게 열린 결말이 맞아? 뭐 막 앞에서 막 마법봉으로 죽이고 막 이러면 좀 오바잖아. 오바야. 잘했어. 진짜 정통 메이지. 게이를 데려가자 다시. 얘가 약간 근본 메이지 느낌이긴 해. 윌은 조금 좀 근본 없어. 왜 마법이 필요한 거지?
Tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war.
약간 내면에서 전쟁이 벌어지는 건가?
Battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
하나 드림? 장검.
Thank you.
얘 행동 하나하나가 좀 뭐라 그래야 되지? 좀 위험해. 위험한 남자임, 얘.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mister, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
시한부인가?
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
예수님 아니야?
Is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. You from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time she became my muse. And later even my lover.
선생을 꼬셨... 예? 배짱 하나는 좋네. 구라치지 마.
A mortal, enchanted by the allures of the divine? Is that not a tale as old as time? I merely happened to be one of its protagonists. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter
이 새끼 허언증인 것 같으면 개추.
We never scratch more than the surface of the weave.
리플리 증후군 생각나면 개추.
There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross.
존대 사기꾼 같아.
Every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
그래? 포부가 대단했군.
Not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied.
어?
So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
들어볼까?
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could...
내 다음 헌.
He almost the magic that was on even the weave it she restored the what if I thought what if after all this time I could return this lost part of her. I certainly thought so. Sometimes there is great strength to be found in symbolism. I was certain.
내 다음 헌.
Here.
You feel into the dark.
뭐야? 아, 뭐하는 짓이야?
See through Gale's eyes.
어?
Staring down the corridor.
이 새끼 왜 이래?
Memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages.
아니, 뭐 하세요, 둘이?
A swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through.
격렬하네.
It's part of you. And glimpses of ever.
게일게이야. 게일게이 격렬하네. 아, 서둘러 손을 뗀다. 이거 너무 남자 그 여자 같은데? 세상에 왜 보여주는 거야?
I'm sorry, but I had to. After all, this is only the beginning.
보기에 그거 없나? 주먹으로 입친다.
This netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest, and it needs to be fed.
게일게이야.
Traces of the weave from potent enough sources remains quiet.
눈이 좀 촉촉해진 것 같아.
Stabilize, however.
네가 죽는 거구나.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption.
아니, 살짝 가까워진 것 같은데?
I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry. It'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
이런 이유라면 널 죽여도 되겠군.
I know. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
아니야.
That is.
그래도 이 오야지는 널 사랑한다.
Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own.
예? 아니, 이성으로가 아니라 친구로서 사랑한다.
I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled.
사랑한다, 게이라. 그런 사연이 있었구만.
Not to let you down. I stand at a precipice. But if you do
아니,
not
왜 덜덜임?
neither shall I. I'll fight.
그런 사연이 있었구만.
As long as I can. Now. Even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
고급 기능을 활용하면 높은 레벨의 직업 특성을 희생해 강력한 직업 조합을 만들 수 있습니다. 한 번에 하나의 직업만 레벨을 올릴 수 있습니다. 직업을 2개 가질 수 있다고? 오. 나도 직업 한번 바꿔볼까? 약간 전사 같은 걸로? 그래서 내가 낀 무기를 이제 뭐야 여자 악마한테 주고 내가 도끼 끼면 되지 않나? 저거는 꽤 중요한 거라고. 팔라딘 몽크가 뭔가 애매해. 시라손이 하프오크인데 팔라딘? 이게 좀 매력 있는데? 이 얼굴로 레인저 할 수는 없잖아요. 예? 팔라딘 한번 가보자. 반전 매력. 이 왁구에 알고 보니까 팔라딘. 아니 근데 슬슬 고블린 불악 가도 되지 않나? 슬슬 좀 가봐도 되지 않나. 왔구요. 잠깐만. 우두머리 3인방을 처치하냐 아니면 숲을 습격하냐. 숲 습격하는 척 하면서 고블린 3인방 죽여도 되잖아. 그렇게 하자. 일로와 일로와.
I trust you have cleared your mind. I hunger for battle. We must find the sanctuary.
지도를 보여줘.
So close. Their fate is sealed, and you will be instrumental in the slaughter. Go to their refuge and make your way inside. As a friend.
다음에는
I will gather a raiding party and move into position. You will open the gates from the inside when the time is right to strike. We will
Okay.
cleanse the place of infidels and burn it to the ground in the Absolute's name.
요걸로 유인해서 죽여버리자.
Will be the first among her.
지금 여기서 들이받는 거는 너무 좀 너무 무모해. 장단은 여기가 오바고. 아무렴?
Good. Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband will be ready to attack by next light.
요래놓고 뒤통수 치는
Must
거지.
make your way inside. Once I am in position, on your signal, we break them. And when they are dead, the Absolute will reward your faith. As will I. For the Absolute.
가보자.
Spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters. An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
Broken your oath,
뭐야?
Paladin. At the close of day, I will be waiting for you.
뭐야?
We have much to discuss.
팔라딘 맹세가 뭔데? 어?
Soldier. What did you just do?
걱정하지 마, 다 계획이 있다.
Listen to me. I'm trusting you. But if you disappoint
팔라딘
me,
맹세가
it'll be
뭔데?
the last thing you do.
어? 아니 거짓말을 하면 안 되나? 거짓말 때문에 그런가? 숲으로 가보죠. 숲으로. 약간 뭔가 대전투의 느낌이 나는데. 가보자. 예? 불악 가서 데려와야 됨? 아니 어디 갔어 얘네? 아니 아까 걔 어디 민타라 어디 감? 분명히 아까 나랑 같이 가기로 했는데.
To quake with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made.
예?
The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filtheny. So
뭐라는 거야?
goblets and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had
들어오라 라그들리는 걔잖아. 그 오징어 신문하던 애 걔죠? 잘한다.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you, Never? Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am.
곧 가겠구만.
Tumptuous, draw Ragslin.
You broke him!
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin, we pray, we.
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now look what you've done.
아, 아니 감옥에 갇히는 거야 저러고?
Yes, not fool.
잠깐만, 저 앞으로 가보자. 이상하네. 민타라랑 고블린 부대가 사라짐. 반지 회장 그 오크 부대처럼 뛰어가고 있다. 쫓아가자 우리도. 아라곤, 김리, 레골라스 느낌으로. 오케이. 이거 좀 빅 이벤트임.
Gods above, we took you for a goblin. Get up here. I want that gate sealed before they arrive.
Very well.
지형도 어느 정도 안다 이제. 좋아 좋아. 할수록 재밌네 이거.
I'd given you up for dead at the goblin camp. I'm damn glad to be wrong. But what happened? We've seen them massing in the woods.
이리로 유인했어.
You led the drow here?
이거지.
Nine hells, why?
걱정하지 마. 들어오는 내가 자기 편인 줄 안다.
Our trap. I can't help but feel that we're the ones backed into a corner. But if you say you're a match for this drow, I suppose that's the best chance we have.
믿어.
The horn. If you seek to draw her in, that damned thing's loud as thunder. It'll give our people a chance to take shelter too.
이제 와서 팔라딘.
Your courage is catching, it seems. Or perhaps I've finally lost my reason. Make what preparations you deem
지금
necessary.
얘네 숲이 약간 언더독이잖아, 그렇죠?
Let's have this done.
고블린이 정배인 느낌? 통수에 통수로 민트. 야, 에이. 절대 안 돼.
Gods, I feel sick.
안 돼, 안 돼.
We're not ready for this.
와, 뭐야. 개 징그럽고. 여유 있네. 고개 끄덕 한번 해줘야지. 민타라랑 눈 마주치고 끄덕 한번 해야지 이거.
This is it. Everything turns on this.
저는 근데 약간 언더독충이기 때문에 이거는 민타라보다는 숲충이 되겠습니다. 숲충이. 숲지기로 가자.
We have never been handed the easy choices or the gentle paths, and this is no different. These creatures will take our lives, our children, our future. And we must.
Splinter of ice works its way into your mind.
예? 저기 코앞에 있는데 연설을 뭐하냐 쟤?
Now slit his throat and open that gate. The Absolute wants all of them dead.
일단 문을 연 다음에 그 다음에 죽일 순 없는 거야? 문을 열려면은 얘 목을 베야 돼? 존나 팔라딘.
Sacred. It is filth. It will burn, and you will burn
아까
with it.
팔라딘 뭐 무슨 팔라딘한테 혼나기로 해가지고 점수 좀 따놔야 돼. 좀 드러나게. 오, 아유, 아니, 검이 왜 이렇게 세? 나이스! 얘 하나 잡으면 끝나는 거 아닌가? 나이스!
Another parasite collected. Might be useful.
나이스.
That's the last of them. Timora, smile on me. They're dead. We did it. Watching gods, you did it.
They name us outcasts, hellspawn, foul blood. But the blood of those who fell today ran as pure as any heroes. So I call us by another name. We are survivors. We are family.
생존자.
The road to Baldur's Gate is a long one yet.
그리고 가족
But
후.
you have earned every stride so far. Make your preparations. We leave as soon as we're able.
You. I don't know if you were sent here by gods, or fate, or sheer bloody luck. I don't care. You were a friend when we needed it.
상자 좀 건드려도 되나 그러면? 예?
Should you ever need it, you have family in Baldur's Gate.
But we need not speak of departures just yet. We have time. The road is clear. And I, for one, could use a bloody drink. We'll join your camp tonight, if you'll have us.
나이스. 제블로어가 우리 야영지로 온다네? 기회인가? 와, 뭐야?
Your stealing has caught someone's attention. What
예?
will you do?
이 정도는 봐줘라. 아이씨, 배째. 어쩔 거야. 내가 도와줬잖아.
You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
그래, 너무하네. 아니, 어차피 내가 안 먹어도 누군가 먹어.
White fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order.
그만해라. 지금 나랑 끝까지 해보자는 거냐? 약간 사무식 같지 않음 이거? 사무식으로 간다. 아이씨! 한 번만 더. 나이스.
You may have talked your way out of this one, but there will be no repeat performance.
적당히 해라. 아니 목숨을 바쳤는데 이거를 아까워한다고? 엘레지스 쪽.
Elturel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
숭배 좀 받으러 가자. 기습 숭배.
We did it. Come on. Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now.
그치.
Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
그게 누구 때문이지? 이 정도면 솔직히 나무통 상자 프리패스권 인정? 아, 자라라라. 할신이 하늘에서 흐뭇해하겠다. 숲을 구하고 할신을 죽여버린 놈?
Fasten for what?
I barely call that a fight.
입체적이잖아. 어? 캐릭터 입체적이네.
Glad to see some goblin blood spills.
숲은 구해주고 할씨는 죽인 새끼.
The road to Baldur's Gate will be easy compared to that. Thanks. For keeping these people safe. For keeping us safe.
그럼 뽀뽀해줘. 예? 야영이나 하자.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
아, 숨놈들 다 왔네.
Performance issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold.
귀찮은데? 예? 그게 다야?
I'll have you know he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
뭐라고?
An adoring crowd, fine wine. I dare say this place is almost civilized.
남아서 돕기를 잘했지?
Not at all. But perhaps Leah had a point. What is the point in blades and spells if we don't use them? Though we won't need either soon. As Leroican's apprentice, I'll take care of everything.
Something like goblins swarmed.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
3번 좀 더럽나? 3번 약간 성희롱 아니야?
One raunchy ballad coming up. Your song was coming along.
곡 나왔냐?
Then things began spinning. Worry not. I shall return to it at first light.
그렇지, 한잔하면 또 생각 달라지거든. 생각이 또
Everyone seems to be
달라지지.
in high spirits.
취했다. 예?
Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
여기서 바로 나 말이야 하면 안 돼. 모르는 척. 난민들 말이야?
Exactly right.
씨.
Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives.
씨발, 나 신경 쓴다는 거 아니었어? 우린 옳은 일을 한 거야. 감상해졌지만. 이게 맞아.
More easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
한 잔만?
It's quite a bottle. I liberated one of the finer vintages earlier. Best enjoyed someplace private, I think.
예?
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
뭐야
Let's
이거?
not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
뭐야? 나 아직 준비 안 되는데? 예? 나 아직 마음의 준비가 안 되는데? 이 새끼들 언제 자냐? 어? 어떡해? 말 다시 걸면 되나?
Don't forget our little agreement. As soon as things quiet down here.
잠자리 들면 되나? 기대된다.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
어둠 속에서 당신을 그리는 이가 있습니다.
Your heart skips a beat. What
예?
treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
야외? 예? 말 좀 잘해야 될 듯? 그럼 설마 내가 빈말로 그랬겠어. 이런 기회를 놓칠 순 없지. 같이 앉아서 뭐 할 건데 한잔하는 거 빼고. 1번은 너무 심하고. 원샷 때려? 원샷이 맞아. 좋네, 하프워크 같잖아.
seems enthusiastic. Maybe I should have brought a barrel. I was hoping for a toast.
Oh yeah.
Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out.
청춘은 바로 지금.
Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins or anything like that. Something about you.
너 먼저. 아씨. 좀 높은데? 제발 진짜 한 번만. 나이스! 예스! 나이스!
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to.
샤무새 개 패고 싶네.
Little things. Now lost to me right now.
안나긴 밤난초를 좋아하고 헤엄은 젬병이라고 했잖아.
I did. And you remember?
그럼.
You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
아씨. 예?
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
말 많이 하면 안 돼. 바로 눈 바라보기.
What?
넌 아름다워. 예? 넌 아름다워.
I know, but you're sweet to notice.
씨발. 고마워할 것 없어. 아니 진짜 눈빛 뭐야 이거. 아니 깜짝 놀랐네. 아니 씨발 귀고리까지 진짜 개 소름 돋네.
Well deserved, though.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
말 많이 하면 안 돼. 야야!
That didn't hurt, did it?
간지러웠네.
I'd like to think that would have happened anyway. Let's head back, if we must.
영세지 이빨 보면 세아가 안 아픈지 걱정해야 된다. 혀 안 찔리나? 예? 애는 몇 명 낳지? 예? 앞으로 목표는 섀도우 하트 지키기로 하겠습니다. 예?
All's well, I hope.
당연하지. 마음에 걸리는 거라도 있어. 그날 밤 얘기를 하고 싶었어.
I was going to say the very same thing. As soon as I worked up my courage a little. I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone.
귀여워.
Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me. You
뭔가 순수해.
meant a lot to me. And that was before the kiss. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded.
이렇게 직설적으로 말하는 사람 많이 없는데.
If you want to see where this
귀엽다.
goes, I do as well.
특별한 게 있는 것 같아.
Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a dark justiciar. But perhaps I should be content with my lot.
네가 내 곁에 있는 것만으로 난 이미 축복받았다. 사랑한다. 예? 유적 탐험하기. 고블린 불악 가려면 일단 포션도 많아야 됨. 포션을 얘한테 중 2개. 요런 느낌? 기스앤키 먼저 한번 가보죠.
What easy prey you make, walking right within my blade's embrace.
이건 이게 맞아. 통찰. 레이젤은 모든 걸 예상했다.
Perceptive for such an inferior creature.
그런가?
For you to keep sucking air, it is necessary for you to tell me something of worth.
이 머리 어디서 많이 봤어.
From the sky, we seek a precious weapon that was taken from it.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks is the same one the Absolute's followers are hunting. It's the artifact that she carries.
섀도하트가 가진 유물을 노리고 있어.
The Gith's suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
아, 맞네. 베지터머리네.
Help us find it and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
Don't help them.
아, 베지터 말고 또 있는데. 아, 완전 똑같은 머리 있는데. 유물을 꺼내 찾던 물건이 이것인지 묻는다. 이게 섀도하트 바치는 건가? 돕는 데까진 도울게. 이게 맞다.
Of course. Obedience is your only hope. Now stand still.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
에이, 한 번만. 파악 한 번만 해보자. 능지 마이너스 1 어울리긴 해. 의중을 잃지 못하도록 저항한다. 저항한다. 아닌가? 저항하면 또 싸우게 되나?
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in that skull. I ought to just kill you.
예? 하... 3번 거의 박세로인데? 잠깐만. 생각을 읽어보자. 오케이. 아! 아!
You think you can worm your way into my head, simpleton? Beretta, show this worm its place. I need to continue my hunt.
At once. Attack her!
보자마자 그냥 기습해버리기.
What's it gonna take?
차! 나이스. 제발 6. 나이스. 이야. 기스 앵키 대검 7부터 20피해 정신피해를 줍니다. 근력이 21로 증가합니다.
Unusual runes are etched on the slate, forming an array of arcs and circles.
숨겨진 비밀을 확인한다. 뭐야? 오.
Magical energy courses through the slate. You are flooded with understanding. A mystical map glows before you, revealing a Githyanki refuge within a temple at the mountain pass. This must be the crash that Lae'zel seeks. The slate also reveals the Githyanki's purpose. They are combing the Sword Coast in search of a polyhedric relic of great importance to their queen.
양성소 가는 길이 나와있나 보네. 근데 가면은 다 적 아닌가? 아니 저런 괴물들만 있을 거 아니야. 딱. 그렇지. 나이스.
Moving in.
Moonhaven.
달의 성소.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure.
거북목 지리네.
The brand of the absolute.
오우거치고는 말솜씨가 좋은데.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see.
오우거 종족 비하 한번 해주고.
Gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
억팔 가자. 아니 왜 협박에 숙련돼 있냐 나?
Food? No, not food. Too tough for your digestion, I fear. Perhaps friend, then.
와꾸 플러스 2.
Friend.
넌 낙인이 없군.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat.
말이 길다.
Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
나하고 같은 편이 되지 그래?
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and
오,
extortion.
편 만들 수 있나?
Make me an offer. Tempt me.
솔깃한 조건을 걸어봐. 야, 칼 꺼내.
Such sweet suggestions. Have a care.
얘 왁구에 상세됐다. 얘 왁구는 협박 플러스 3. 말이 길어.
Dinner time, boys.
아, 이래서 말로 하면 안 돼. 그냥. 컷. 오. 지능이 17이 됩니다. 오. 날뛰는 럼프 일당을 부릅니다. 근데 죽여버렸는데? 예? 불악이나 갔다가 오케이. 불악에서 전투하고 다음 지역으로 넘어가자. 일로 가보자. 정보, 불황 및 지하 구덩이 내려가도 아직 1막이다. 예? 아 몰라, 불확스러 그냥. 캬! 컷! 미쳤다, 미쳤어. 와, 먹을 거 봐. 살짝 들어가 볼까? 가블린 성으로. 아 뭐야, 왜 오자마자 싸우래. 죽어야지. 오호, 신성한 불길. 그걸로 뭐 되겠니? 전 예전에 그 시라소니가 아닙니다. 뭔가 착각하시나 본데, 예전에 그 할신 데리고 처발리던 그 시라소니 아닙니다. 사람 잘못 봤소. 네, 담뱃불 붙여주던 김판호 아니다. 아프게 때리네. 아프다. 숨기나 한번 해볼까? 게라치. 자, 3렙 스킬 좀 써볼까? 아프지? 많이 아플 거다. 많이 아플 거야. 땡. 머리가 울릴 거야. 와, 전에 진짜 개처 맞았는데 그냥 이 새끼도 거품이었네? 아. 컷. 캬, 30. 그냥 대충 저 꼬글 하면서 굴리면 30인데? 여기는 근데 저번 브라칼. 걔 구해줘야 되는데, 광대?
You know Maglubiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them.
나에게 있어 발개인은 살인이다. 학살? 철창에 갇힌 건 너잖아.
They'll turn on you soon enough. Then
팩폭 지렸죠?
you was in a cage. You'll end up being supper for the spiders or the wargs. Cause I'm loyal to Maglubiet. Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. Maglubiet's looked out for me since I was knee-high to a walk pup. Bollocks to this absolute, I say, and bollocks to you and all.
그래. 됐다. 얘 구해주면 돼. 아.
by my hand.
A timely intervention.
그렇지. 그렇지.
I'm quite saved. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
네가 무슨 수로? 네가 무슨 수로? 아, 암습 누르니까 행동력 사라져 버리네.
Once I've written you into one of my books, there won't be a tavern in Faerûn you can enter without receiving a hero's welcome.
뻐꾸기 뻐꾸기.
Mustn't tarry, but I hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
나한테 야영지가 있다. 그치? 안전한 곳으로 일단 데려다 놓자.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring.
그래.
I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
아유, 여기 계시네.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
오.
I was just settling in and reviewing my
Okay.
latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
마인드 플레이어에 대해 아는 바가 있나?
Why, I'm practically an expert.
갑옷도 사슬 존내 세 보이죠?
Tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
하필.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
단순히 마인드 플레이어랑 맞닥뜨리기만 한 게 아니다. 한 놈 잡기까지 했다.
That can't be.
할신 센세의 영향력 뭐야? 전에 납치된 적이 있었다.
You're mad. But tell me, have you noticed any
리액션 좋은데?
residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
정신적인 능력을 얻었지.
Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless...
놈들의 기생체에 감염됐다면 얘기가 다르겠지.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone xeromorphosis by now.
세레모포시스 자세히 얘기해봐.
I can't attest to the
안 하면 넌
specifics,
죽는다.
but I do know that not long after insertion, the
제대로
host,
얘기해봐.
that's you,
제대로
turns into a
얘기 안
mind
하면
flare.
넌 죽는다.
As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can
곽철용?
only assume you haven't been infected.
별것도 아니야.
You? Infected by a mind flare? Ridiculous. Isn't it?
진찰해봐.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods!
귀청 떨어지겠네. 손 쓸 수 있겠어?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted. Ah, my good fellow.
Oh, shit.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make... My research turned up a rather brilliant It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
예? 니꺼 먼저 해보자. 몇 번이나 해봤어?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
해봐.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
뭐가 뭔지 알고나 하는 거야?
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye, not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns.
아니 실명되는 거 아니야 이거? 어?
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
이게 맞아?
There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
가만히 있는다. 관우.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
아이 씨발. 아. 관우로 가자.
Volo slowly brings the ice
미끼로
pick
마음 먹었으면
closer
끝까지
to your
믿어야
eye.
돼.
Now, don't move.
이런 애들 특이 은근히 전문가야. 뭔 느낌인지 아시죠? 기생충 자랄, 기자랄일 수도 있어.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then tap, tap, stab.
어?
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
어?
I agree. It's a feisty critter.
내 눈 아니야?
A little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud. He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
예?
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
한쪽 눈이 안 보이는 것 같은데.
Yes, quite. But there is some.
아니 다시 껴주든가 해야지. AS는 해줘야지.
I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more.
AS 왜 안 해줌?
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were trained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
예?